Oh god, I need a haircut so bad. Hello everyone and welcome back to another beautiful video. I would have uploaded a little more, but I've been a little bit preoccupied and I don't really have a lot of video ideas. You're probably wondering what I've been preoccupied with, and well, all I can really say is that it's not just a phase! Now, as you can tell by my beautiful ensemble, I'm a bit of a Dragon Maid fan. You know, Toru, we got Kana on the back. I even have, all Kana icons on the arms. I'm not pulling my sleeves down. I already redid this bit. And for a prop for that little joke, you see, we have the entire series of Dragon Maid, the mainline ones. I might make a review once I finish them. I'm not all the way through, but I have been rereading through the summer to catch up where I was before I had all of them. The 12th one's on the way. It's not out yet, so I've got that coming. I'm very excited for that. And I have been reading that left and right all summer. But at the same time, I also got the new Xbox Series X. So I've had that as well to enjoy my time off. But one thing that I also enjoy doing on my time off is scrolling YouTube. And there is one thing that I kind of noticed while going through YouTube. Here's 4 dead channels for you. Now then, our first one here is a very old Let's Play YouTuber who hasn't uploaded in 5 years. I'll tell you a little bit more about these channels as we kind of look at them. This is how it's going to work. But why don't we actually see what this Let's Player is and find out what happened. Here we have our first channel, Lucky7DX. He is a Let's Play YouTuber who, for about a good couple of years, uploaded to YouTube. If I sort by oldest, we can find out that he uploaded his first video 12 years ago. I read it as 10. 12 years ago. This man was uploading about like 2 years before I started on YouTube, and funnily enough, he actually was the main reason that I got into it. He was one of the 2 YouTubers who had originally inspired me to create content. He was one of the first people I watched. He mainly played RPG games, a lot of Pokemon and stuff like that. And, you know, here's his channel description. Here's the stuff there. I can't see it on OBS, but I can see it here. He's a Let's Play channel. There's really not much to say here, but he did actually manage to get quite a good amount of subscribers. 46,000, which that's quite a lot. I will probably never see that much, so I'm very jealous of that man. So the question has to be asked, what actually happened to him? Well, he's still uploading content to this day. If you look at his videos, it's going to say that he's not uploaded in 5 years. That is correct, because he no longer uploads videos on YouTube. He has a Twitch account and he streams semi-regularly on that. So while the channel is dead, the actual creator behind the channel is still very much alive and uploading even now. I'll leave a link to his Twitch in the description if you ever want to check it out. Now our next content creator is, because of gender equality, a woman. And it's another gaming content creator. This one has kind of stopped uploading a little more recently than our last one. However, their content was a lot higher quality. I'm going to show you a little bit from one of the videos while I'm doing this, because it makes it a little more interesting and kind of shows you what the content's about. So without further ado, why don't we get into our second of the 4 dead channels. Here we have our next dead channel. Now this one isn't really dead. She's only stopped uploading for about a year, but I'm still considering it dead because the upload schedule for this content creator was so poor that it was essentially bound to happen that they weren't going to upload anymore. The HumbleNoob, with a whopping 264,000 subscribers, They were a gaming content creator. I'm not sure if these are like edits from Twitch streams or if they're just videos on their own. I'm not really sure. And I don't know if they still make content today. All I know is that this channel itself has not got any uploads at all. They ranged from Breath of the Wild, God of War, Red Dead 2, you know, a bunch of different ones. And as you can see from the videos, they're very well edited. It's more focused on the comedic side of things, and generally it just had a really good charm to the video that everyone that saw it really loved. This one's from 2019. It's a very high quality video. I mean, you know, look at the editing. It's very clearly more about having fun. It's more about the comedy behind it. It's a bunch of jokes. That's all it really is. And if you have a look at the about, you know, here we go. Here's the description. Here's the links in that. I'm not sure if they're still active on any of this. And there's the email address here. I'm not going to click that. I'm not going to reveal that. But yeah, they joined in 2015. So they've been uploading for quite a while. Or they've been on YouTube for quite a while. Have they been uploading since 2015? 6 years ago. That is quite a long time. That's a lot of time to be uploading. That's very good. So, you know, it's good to see that the channel isn't just one that popped up out of nowhere and died. It's been here for quite a long time. That's quite good to see. But anyway, this is our second contender for the dead channel list. Let's move on to the third. One thing that happens with a lot of channels is they're very small. Not a lot of people hear about them, and they sort of fade away, never to be heard of again. They disappear without anyone really knowing about it. And at the end of the day, their name fades away. It never existed, and no one will remember it. Well, this dead channel is one I don't even have a channel to show you. Because just like what I said, this was a small content creator who drifted away into the wind. A channel that no longer exists. Let's find out who it is. This is actually a magician, and for her newest trick, she made her own channel disappear. This is Gum Cat Cosplay ASMR, a small ASMR YouTuber that would get into cosplay and do ASMR. It was a very simple setup. It was a girl in her bedroom who did ASMR. Much like quite a lot of other ASMR people, she would do it in multiple languages. She would do it in English and German. That would lead you to assume that it's a German woman. I don't know. I don't know her personally, so I couldn't tell you, and I'm not even going to bother making the assumption. She was a very, very high quality ASMR YouTuber. It doesn't look like it from the setup, and it certainly wouldn't seem like it from the lack of editing, but in terms of quality, she is one of the best ASMR people I've seen about. And I don't listen to it that much, but she's the only one I really enjoyed. So her disappearance for me was a little bit saddening, but it was stranger. Out of nowhere, the channel disappeared. No mention of it happening. She had went inactive for a little while and had posted talking about how her camera had broke and she was putting away money for a new camera. So, no uploads because no camera. However, a little while after this inactivity started, the channel just disappeared. It was gone. And, just as quickly as that happened, the Instagram page for Gum Cat Cosplay went dark. Profile picture removed, all posts were gone, and suddenly she was selling her cosplays to whoever was buying. I don't know if she was pressured out of it, maybe she got embarrassed by the channel, or maybe she just grew out of it, you know? Who am I to say? I don't know why she left. All I know is that it happened. I did message her a while ago, I think a year or two ago, to ask why she did delete her channel, and she refused to give a reason. I, of course, did not press her, and that was the end of the conversation. It was that simple. You're probably wondering why this video looks kind of weird. It's got the fucking watermark, like, right down there. Other side, right down there. Right down there. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm pointing to it. New accomplishment in life. But yeah, that is because this isn't actually the video that she uploaded. This is the video she uploaded that I recorded with a screen recorder. I know of an area where all of her videos are still up. They were not taken down. And I was unsure if they were going to be taken down. So, for this video, I just put on my phone, turned on a screen recorder, and did that. Because I don't even know if you can access the site on PC. I don't know if it has a website or not. So I recorded the video to use as background footage, as she doesn't have a channel. At the time her channel did exist, she had about 1.3 thousand subscribers, I think. And it wasn't that much growth. There were a lot of people in the community that was built around her that would pop up here and there. However, I have not seen a single mention of her name ever since her channel disappeared. So all I can tell you is that she was once here and now she's not. As you can clearly see, she's an ASMR person. She deleted her channel. If you didn't want to watch the video, then there you go. I just gave you the whole fucking thing in like 2 seconds. But yeah, why don't we move on to our fourth and final one, who I will be covering in a later video as well. Many things on the internet push the boundaries of things like right and wrong. Others push the boundaries of pure weirdness. Others are just so damn weird and so interesting that even if you don't directly hate the person suffering, you just can't take your eyes away. Sometimes the people are engaging in the content and doing what they're doing just for a cheap laugh that ultimately causes no harm. And sometimes you get degenerate scumbags who are deliberately doing it to cause the most harm. It's a story that's long, I won't be able to cover in this entire video, but is extremely captivating. Who could it be? It's Chris-chan. The fourth one is Chris-chan. Now, I'm not going to bother with the same style I did with the other ones, where I talk about their content and what they did on the platform, because honestly, there's not really a good way to describe what Chris-chan does, and there's not really an easy way to explain who Chris-chan is. So I'm gonna try and say what I can without taking hours. Chris-chan's channel right now has not uploaded in 11 months, and the reason is because Chris-chan has been imprisoned for admitting to having sex with his dementia-ridden mother. Currently in letters that he's sending to people, he's claiming he hasn't, and that he was just cuddling and all that. And I am going to be covering the next court hearing that happens 4 days from this recording. I have not been able to take my eyes off of Chris-chan in months. I learned about Chris-chan during the GameStop incident where he pepper sprayed one of the people in GameStop. Ever since I've seen Chris-chan there, I have not really been able to take my eyes off. I watched a little bit during that time. I watched a little bit more last year, and for the past couple of months I have not been able to stop watching, because it's really a rabbit hole. It's a spectacle to behold, because every time you think that you've reached the peak of stupidity, the peak of weirdness, the peak of shock value in this story, you find something new. I found that watching Gino Samuel's documentary, every time I rewatch it, I end up finding out a detail I missed the last time. And at the same time, Chris Chan's antics as a whole are something that even if you don't want to fuck with him, and you shouldn't, even if you do not want to directly get involved, you just can't take your eyes away. If you want to look into Chris Chan properly, go look it up. Go find out what you can about him. I might do a couple of readings of the wiki pages on him, the quickie. I might talk more about him. That depends on what you guys want. But I felt that, honestly, this was one of the best ones I could put on here because so many people know a Chris Chan. Chris Chan is just full of so many stories and so much shit. I mean, like, he's been arrested a few times, I think. There was, I forgot the name of his friend. The one that, he kept touching. And he eventually, he eventually fucking lost contact with her. Because he was a weirdo. Like, during the early times. Go and remind me of the name. Leave it in the comments, The 1 minute that I actually make a video on Chris Chan, I forget one detail that I've been watching more about. It's lovely. But yeah, Chris Chan is honestly just something to behold. And I'm not meaning that in a way to make fun of Chris Chan. I'm saying that in a way to really emphasize how interesting the life of Chris Chan is and what is actually being done. Of course, there are some disgusting people that mess with Chris Chan. Some of the things that Chris Chan himself has done is quite disgusting. It's not all for the faint of heart. So, that's all I can really say about Chris Chan without making an entire video dedicated to it. But if you want to hear me talk about more, subscribe, leave a comment about it. I want to know, do you guys want to see me talk about Chris Chan more? Or should I leave it? Either way, I'm happy to make the content. But with that, this is our 4th and final entry of the Dead Channels. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know there wasn't a lot of editing, there wasn't an intro like I sometimes put in these. And yeah, there wasn't background music. I'm kind of treading lightly on the whole music thing because I keep getting fucking copyright strikes on my videos. I don't get channel strikes, but the videos are getting striked, and I'm being very careful. I don't want to risk another one. I'm not getting any punishment for them, it's just the videos, but I don't want to even bother risking it because, I don't know. Maybe it'll be a channel strike at some point. But either way, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, dislike if you didn't. Leave a comment below, either talking about the video or telling me how I can do better. And, either way, have a good morning, afternoon, or night. Take care.